Hello everyone. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and harvest all of the mustard greens. So mustard's here, mustard's there, turnips there to get ready for my summer garden. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start grabbing all of these. And again, this is so that we can go ahead and get our summer crops in. So I'm starting here with our Florida broadleaf. Just gonna, and we're literally gonna take everything here because it's gonna start bolting. The weather's gonna start changing, and it's just time to get our summer stuff in. So no matter how big or small, I want to pull it first, and then I'll pull the plant. Just pull some of the leaves here. These Florida broadleaf, know that the minute you start harvesting them, they smell exactly like they're fresh off the stove. That leaf there, boy. Let me show you. Oh, it's breaking. Can you see how big that leaf is? Like, jeez. But these, we're going to blanch and save them for later. So I'm pulling everything, as you can see. So there we go. Now I'm gonna pull the whole plant. There we go. And Florida broadleaf from this bed is out. I'll knock off all of the, I'll take the root ball off later, pulling tags and all. So it is definitely coming out. All right, so this one, same thing. I'm just gonna pull it since we can get to the bottom. There we go. All right. All right, give me a moment. Let me pull the root balls off of these. All right, so I got everything out of there. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing for these purple mustards. Just pull these completely up. And again, for the root ball for this one, I'm just gonna break that off. There we go. So that is gonna go over there to that pile. So Crimson Tide, I'm gonna leave in here for a moment to try to let it finish going to seed. I do see that a lot of it is going to seed here, so I'm gonna let that go to seed. Just gonna rebury that root ball there. Sorry. Here we go. And add more soil to that to get that ready for the next one. All right, so we're gonna go over to the next bed here. And let me get these together and I'll bring you right back in. All right, so I'm gonna start with this second one. That one I did over there. This is the result of those. And so now I'm here. And again, all of my greens are coming out of the garden to prepare for the summer. Because as you know, if you don't know, greens do not like, leafy greens do not like the heat. So it's starting to warm up, and we just want to get all of these out of the garden and blanch them to save them for a meal. I can even blanch them and save them for the holiday. Even though I have some more planted for the holiday, if I wanted to eat these in between that time or just save them for the holiday, they will be good. So I take off all of the grains because they're going to be fine. And as you see, it's starting to bolt. And I am going to take off this and then pull this stem up and throw the stem into my compost pile. So this stem here is going to go in the compost. So we're going to twist it. This is what I was trying to do to the other one, but it wouldn't let me get up under there like that. I'm trying to pull it slowly because I don't want to splash dirt everywhere. So let's see if I can just, I don't know if you know how hard this is. Oh, there we go. Take the tag out. There we go. All right. Knock most of that soil back up in there. And let me again take this root ball off and I'll bring you back. All right, so I got that area cleared out. And now I'm gonna go ahead and start on the second set of Florida broadleafs here, just so I can get to that root ball and get it pulled out. So I'm just gonna pull everything first, and then I'll deal with the root ball. Just some of this I can let compost back in. Any of these just color leaves, we throw them over here in what's gonna go in my little, at the bottom of my raised bed. And so, I'm gonna really good and healthy plant. And again, guys, I'm just doing this with one hand. Look what managed to sneak in here. Yep. I can smell them on the plant. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one out next. And it's deep in there. All right. Let me go ahead and get this one together and I'll be back. All right, so I got that second area, the second plant out, the area cleared out. So now I just have these two left here. And we're just gonna pull all of these. There we go. So every mustard green in every bed that I have is coming out. Every one of them. All right. So that plant there. And then, of course, I'm going to see if I can twist this one. Perfect. Compost pile it goes. And then we're going to pull these. Okay. I'm excited to get my summer crops in. And Lord knows, with summer crops come a whole different type of bug. So that's the part I'm not ready for. So there. We're gonna get this one pulled out. It's not let me do it with one hand. I'll be back. All right, so bed number 2 is cleared out. Now to tackle those turnip greens over there. All right, so I have taken all of the greens out of here as well. So there was two turnip greens there and 2 mustard greens there. So I'll completely remove those. Completely, like I showed you, these and these. Now to tackle these turnips. But what I wanted to show you is just how big these turnips are. Guys, I want you to see how big this turnip is. I don't think you can understand how big that is. This boy has to come up out of here today. Alrighty. Let me take some of the greens off first. That one's pretty big, bigger than the last one, ain't it?
I remember when I bought those.
I'm gonna let y'all pull the other 2 because these are. Well, another one that's pretty big. All right. Go ahead and just grab the whole thing. Just pull it. It's no beat on that one?
No.
But then pull this one.
Go ahead.
Pull that one.
Just hold on.
I mean, not beat, turnip. Yeah, just pull the whole thing.
I got you saying beat. Just beat it. Yeah. Try to turn it, wiggle it out.
Yep, I'm knock the dirt off. And then put it in your hand. Let's see how big it is.
Compared to her hand.
One second. You see my drink? Yep, and then just put it in the palm of your hand so we can see how big it is.
Oh, that one.
So it's bigger than her hand.
It's like the same size as mine.
All right, so we got those 3. All right, so those are some pretty big ones. And guys, these were started from seed. Okay, so I started from seed and then I transplanted. They say, oh, you can't transplant root vegetables. Yes, you can. So these are all transplanted. So just wanted to show you. And they were really big. So really, really big ones.
Bigger than my dumpling.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and clear out both of these beds and then I'll bring you back in.
Look at this. Oh, perfect. Oh my God. Isn't it great? Chris. I know, it's my dream.